So in this video, I'm gonna be, talking about gaming on the Nexdock and what the experience is like. And I'm mainly gonna be using my Nintendo Switch over there. So yeah, when it comes to gaming on the Nexdock, for the Switch at least, there are two different ways that you can do it. So you can either connect to the Switch dock or a Switch dock with a HDMI cord. The Nexdock comes with a mini HDMI cord that fits right into the port over here, or you can just connect the switch itself with a USB-C cord. The Nexdock also comes with a USB-C cord, and that connects to the switch, and then there's a USB-C port for display on the Nexdock, and boom, it'll work perfectly fine with the switch itself. You don't need to have a dock or anything like that to make the switch connect to the Nexdock, which is really nice. So I'm gonna show you how that works. All right, so take my switch out the dock. All I have to do is just connect this cable right here, USB-C, and then I plug it in at the top. That's connected. Turn on my switch, and then my switch is now connected to the Nexdock. So that is one of the ways that you can connect your switch to the Nexdock, and it works perfectly fine, as you can see. Very quick, very portable. Like, I can take this whole setup right here and I can move it around. So like, let's say I'm in the mall or something, I want to play on the Switch, I take the setup and boom. And then I have this thing right here that holds, your phone. It holds a SSD or something like that you can connect to your Nexdock. So that way, like, I can literally just grab this with one hand, this whole setup. Obviously you can push it down in so it's more stable, but I can grab this whole setup with one hand and I can move it around very easily, very mobile and portable. Yeah, that also adds to the Nexdock just being a really good device for gaming. And then you can also, use a 360 hinge, get rid of the keyboard because you don't need it, and boom, now it's just all screen. So gaming on the Nexdock in a portable sense with the Switch is really nice and easy to do. So yeah, before you start gaming on the Nexdock, you might want to swipe down with two fingers on the screen itself to open up this little menu right here, and then you can adjust the settings to what you need it for. So there's USB-C for display, and then also charging the device via USB-C. So now my Switch is being charged, which is blessed. Works perfectly with the Nexdock. You see your battery percentage, you can adjust the volume, the brightness, contrast, and things like that. And then you can also adjust the color space that the screen uses. So speaking on the screen colors and brightness and stuff like that, I feel like when you're gaming on this screen, it's actually a pretty sharp screen in my opinion. At least with the Switch, I haven't really seen low detail. It seems as sharp as like my Samsung TV. Obviously this is a smaller screen, so that helps it out. It's not the highest definition screen. I think it's only like 1080p, but it is a pretty sharp 1080p screen, so the quality is good enough for gaming and stuff like that. And it's a 60 hertz panel, so it's not a high refresh rate, but it's good enough for gaming. I don't think you really need more than 60 unless like you're a professional playing like a first person shooter. Then maybe you need more than 60 hertz on your panel, but for me, I'm good, man. 60 hertz is good enough. So yeah, it's very smooth. I don't really see any artifacts, any lag, any issues. The latency between like when I do something on the controller is just as good as like any other screen I've used on the Switch, and even the Switch screen itself. So that shows you that the latency is good enough. Like, there's no real issues. Like, there's not really any latency. Press down and it happens like instantly. It's a very smooth panel, 60 hertz, running at 60 FPS in this game. And I have no issues playing on this screen. It's big enough for like, a small gathering of people around the table at a mall or something like that. So Nexdock 360 is really nice to play with, especially when you have a Nintendo Switch. It's like I said, it's a portable gaming setup. So let's say, I need to pause the game, I need to move, I can pause it, pick up my Switch, or have it in the back, and boom, I can just move the setup, So gaming experience with the Switch is amazing on the Nexdock 360. It's just a perfect companion. And then because it charges the Switch, obviously it's going to use more battery on the screen itself, which already gives you like, I would say in my experience, maybe like 2 to 3 hours on a full charge. You can also plug it in. It has extra USB-C ports and on the side where you can charge it from, and it will charge the screen, and then it will also charge the switch itself, so you can keep things running if you are near a plug and you want to plug it in. So that is also a nice addition to the Nexdock 360. And yeah, like I said, 360 hinge, so there's so many different angles that you can do with this screen. I can also rotate the screen and have it like a tent, you know, if I want the screen to be more sturdy and less shaky, because when you have it on the keyboard like this, you know, you can do different viewing angles like that, but obviously it's going to be shaky, it's going to be wobbly when you have it like this. So being able to put it in tent mode, it really helps with that, the shakiness. See, as you can see, automatically rotated. So this is a more sturdy way of you know, viewing the screen without the keyboard in the way and stuff like that. So yeah, overall, the Nexdock 360 is really good for gaming. It's a great companion to, you know, portable systems like the Switch or your PC or your phone, different things that connect to this panel, this display right here. And then the best thing about it is that it's a 13-inch body. It's like a 13-inch laptop, so it can fit in like almost any bag, and it's just perfect for on the go. It has its own built-in battery. You can charge your devices, your phone, your Switch, and yeah, it's just a really cool product. So Nexdock 360 is great, and then paired with this little pouch right here at Pressa on Amazon, it's perfect. So yeah, that's my experience gaming on the Nexdock 360. Let me know what you think or what your thoughts are in the comments below. But that is all for now. We out. Peace.